This is Between Hooksets. I'm Jason Walter from In Through the Outdoors with my partner in slime, Kurt Underhill from the Fishing Crew. Sorry, we're just kind of going last second here because things have changed, and I'll tell you what, I'm a little off right now, but that's okay. You must be at the rules meeting venue getting ready for the South Dakota Governor's Cup.
Yes, we are. And I know we talked about doing some live with live pros panel, but due to some weather earlier in the week and some scheduling conflicts, we couldn't make it happen. And frankly, I have huge ambitions to do stuff like this, but don't realize the lack of time I may have in something. And so we're here setting up for the rules meeting. We just pulled in the Vexus boat.
That
beautiful Vexus Fishing Crew Colors Vexus boat here. So I'm trying to work angles on my phone. So guys, be able to do demo rides tomorrow at Spring Creek until about 4 p.m. and then demo rides on Saturday all day from 10 to 3. So guys, stop out and check that out. It'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's major. I've got the perfect sounder for your boat. Shoot back at your boat again. Yeah. I was going to use it for something else, but it fits your Vexus boat better. You mentioned the weather. So a couple of things tonight, because we're going to have to go fast. We got a lot of stuff to do. I've got 2 wardrobe changes. You talk about the weather. We have a friend that emailed some pictures of hail in the Lake Benton area. So I thought it was looking pretty ugly over there. So we'll talk about that. And then for some reason, there are too many guys on Facebook right now that just keep bringing up ice fishing. So bring it on.
You're ready. Hey, let's get through the Gov Cup, and then we can talk ice fishing, buddy.
Okay, that's fine. But then you know what? If we're going to talk Gov Cup and Fishing Crew, I have a wardrobe change. So just hold on.
Perfect. Oh, we're going in the full changing room for this one. Why we're waiting for Chase, and guys, we got the Governor's Cup. We're here at the Ramcota getting ready to set up. My crew is starting to bring trailers in, and we are ready to rock and roll tomorrow. So, the old school Fishing Crew shirt.
It's seriously old.
Yeah.
I don't know, a decade?
Probably 8. Yeah, probably 10. Yep.
Yeah, I figured I found that in my closet out at the river. I want to take that back and wear that to pier tomorrow. So I thought I'd wear it tonight for Between Hooksets. So let's talk about the Governor's Cup. It's going to be a crazy couple of days here. Actually, 3 days.
Oh, yeah, 3 days. We got tomorrow demo rides, like I said, from noon to 4 at Spring Creek. And then the rules meeting will kick off about 5, or we start checking people in at 5 o'clock. And then 7 o'clock, we'll start the live Calcutta. And then we go from there right into the rules meeting. So Calcutta's open to the public. Come down and bid on some teams. You get 5 teams in a block. If you happen to get one of the teams that places in first, second, or third, or if you're lucky enough to get a block with multiple teams that place in the top 3, you get to win some money. So pay back 3 spots on that. That's an incredible deal. Excited. Without knowing what the Calcutta and the side pots are going to bring, my projection right now is about $125,000 in payouts come Sunday. So we'll be checking in 182 teams here tomorrow night, the Ramcota, and we are excited for that. And then Saturday morning, we're going to start boat checks. We were going to start them at 4:30. We're going to start them at 4 a.m. Due to the Game Fish and Parks doing an invasive species stop on top of the dam.
I suppose.
So, yeah. So 182 teams going through a stop is going to take a tremendous amount of time. So we're going to try to be there extra early to try to beat the rush and let some guys get in the water. So I know it's going to be early. I know people are going to be tired, but we're going to have to beat that rush to get there.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to mess around Friday night. We're going to have to get to bed, have a little bit of sleep, because it is going to be a long day. Both days are going to be long, so it is going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of great names, a lot of local names that have a good following too. So It's going to be fun. Had a little weather roll through. What's the weather been like temperature-wise the last couple of days?
It's been kind of a roller coaster. Yesterday morning, it was kind of chilly. Actually, Tuesday, the bad winds came through and stuff like that. And then Wednesday it was chilly in the morning. We got rain overnight. We were not predicted. I didn't think we were predicted to get rain overnight. We got quite a little shot of rain overnight. And then Wednesday morning was chilly. And it didn't warm up till late afternoon. And it was, in the evening, it was about 85. So it warmed up then. But it's slowly getting, today they have it was a nice sunny day, then some storms popped up. I don't think they hit much to the upper end of Lake Oahe, more by the dam, south of Spring Creek area. But I didn't see, drove by the boat ramp and a lot of boats were still out. So I don't think many guys got affected by the storm. So they stayed out and fished, and there was some nasty lightning and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. I hear we are in some severe weather coverage for the next overnight here. So hopefully that misses us one way or another, so we don't have to deal with it here in Pierre.
Sounds like some patchy smoke coming through tomorrow night, and maybe with the wind switch, that'll disappear on Saturday. At least the dew points have been down, so it hasn't been too muggy. Or did the dew points drop after the storm or the rain came through?
It was kind of muggy before, and then the storm, the storm rolled up, and you could feel it drop about 5-10 degrees pretty quick this afternoon in the Spring Creek area. And so it's not bad out now, so it's not terribly muggy because we got rid of that big shot of rain. That rain was almost hail. It was so wet that you could feel like the slosh on you. It was wanting to be hail, but thank God it didn't pan out to be hail.
Yeah, you're bringing up hail. I'm going to show these real quick. This is from Aaron Coe in the Lake Benton area just not too long ago. That's big hail. That's some pretty ugly stuff. And it's kind of too bad. I'm guessing they had some damage over there, but thoughts and prayers to all those folks. Hope nobody got hurt.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm fortunate it didn't hit here. I know we had some south of Pierre, some east of Pierre, but it missed us in the Pierre, upper Pierre area, up by Spring Creek anyway. So let's hope the weather holds out. We've had our fair share over the years of some nasty weathers and some different things happen. I quit looking. I'll look tomorrow morning, see what the weather is for the weekend, because it was last forecast I had was pretty good. So I quit looking, and that's what I usually do. So we're ready. Like I said, we got that done. We're ready to roll. We're going to have a great weekend, and a lot of teams are going to hit the water. It's going to be fun. Make sure you follow along. We're going to be doing lots of interviews come tomorrow, lots of footage on the water, takeoffs, all that stuff. And make sure you guys tag along. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's my favorite weekend of the year. There's going to be some special moments, very special moments this coming weekend. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see who we crown the champion on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm excited. Is it going to be one of the big names we're thinking of? Could it be Dewey? Could it be John Hoyer? Dusty Mankey.
Well, I don't know if you watched Hoyer's debacle. He missed his flight.
Oh, no. See, I did not see that. I've not really been on
his flight, and he was in Minneapolis, and he was flying out today, so he didn't get a pre-fish today. He got here late this afternoon, so he's out probably now practicing, but he missed this morning. He was not here last night with the rest of them.
Well, we're going to get some bonus coverage because there are a few guys that came back from ICAST, and that's where Hoyer came from. So we'll find out about some of the cool stuff. I just did an episode on it that will air next Tuesday. I said it was a little bit snoozy and boring. I'm like, I've seen better, funner things, but there was some cool stuff that came from that. So we'll get some ICAST conversation going too, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see what they saw for product. I think the excitement thing for me was probably some Berkeley stuff, some Rapala stuff that came out, and then the new Garmin trolling motor.
Wow.
With big I mean, they've got 3 different shaft sizes all the way up to 96-inch shaft. So that's pretty awesome for us deep V guys. I know 96 is overkill, but they have a 75-inch shaft on it.
Yeah, there's nice stuff. I think, is it Cast King that's got the new iReel? So that's all Bluetoothed. So that's pretty crazy. I probably shouldn't have said it was a boring iCast, because the stuff that seemed to come home with the awards just kind of seemed a little meh. But, that's just me. I was thinking of other gadgets like the iReel, and I really like the Plano ice box, that new tackle bag that they've got. That's a pretty cool thing. So there's all kinds of cool stuff to talk about, and we're going to get some of those in our interviews. We'll find out about some of those products, and maybe they'll even have some with them. Let's hope so.
Yeah, and guys, comment on here what you think the weight of the Governor's Cup is going to be. Remember, they weigh 6 fish a day with 2 overs allowed. Let's see what your comment for weight for the save a couple for me. We will, Phelps. That's next weekend, buddy. We're doing a deal with Retrieving Freedom for guess the weight of the Governor's Cup. So if you can guess the weight, get a $20 bet. You guess the winning weight, half the money raised goes to Retrieving Freedom. The other half goes to the winner of who guesses the closest to the weight. So we're doing that tomorrow at the rules meeting, so have some fun. But yeah, guys, drop your comments down there. See what you think it's going to weigh. They can weigh up to 2 overs a day and 4 unders. And we'll see what they come in with in the 12 fish for the tournament. So drop your comments in there, see what you think is going to win the tournament.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I haven't decided on a number. I don't have a guess yet. I got to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I had a number going into last week. I talked to a gentleman that knows the river pretty dang well Monday night, and he was pretty accurate to my guess, but he said if it had to be last weekend to get to those numbers. So about 10 pounds less than what I was thinking is where he's kind of thinking stuff's going to roll in.
Yeah, well, I think I want to be around that 30 pounds, but
I'm going to put my guess out there right now. 43.6. 43.6 is what I'm going to put out there.
All right, I was going to say 38. So, you're 43. It didn't have anything to do with my 38. I was going to spit it out and just go with it. I think 30 is going to be an interesting bag. 38, or 40 could win it, obviously, but the 30-pound bags are going to be real interesting with the weather and the way things changed and the cooler weather. I'm excited to see what happens and how the lake fishes.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be great, guys. And we'll do plenty of coverage, and we'll follow up next week with some winter interviews and some stuff like that. And we will do the live pro panel at some point this year, maybe this fall when things start slowing down and we can get a few guys rounded up. So that's the nice thing about the thing we're running with the streaming stuff is we can do those things. We don't have to be in person. We can add people from all over and kind of do it. So I look forward to doing that in the future, and maybe we can next year will play into our favor. We can get them all in a room and have some fun with them.
Yeah, we got a little lead time now, so it might be a little bit easier to pull off. Let's 2 things before we go, because I see we're at about 13 minutes already. So you've got a big weekend next weekend. I shouldn't say you. We all have a big weekend next weekend in Pierre.
We do. My dad's memorial. So anybody who knew my dad, Dave Underhill, if you didn't know, he passed away in February. We've talked about it on the show before. We are having his memorial at the Outpost. Everybody's welcome. Shoot me a text, shoot me a message on here if you plan on coming, so we kind of have an idea for food. 6 o'clock next weekend at the Outpost Soup Building. If you want to come out and go fishing that day, there's going to be some of us that go out fishing, hang out, and do some fun stuff on the water. So if you guys are in the Pierre area and want to join, please come up and tell some Dave stories, because we all know we all have a few, and it'll be a good time. We'll have a couple beers for my old man, because he'd like that, and we'll sit back and hang out.
Yeah, I think that's great. And then the following week is at the 26th. We're going to have a young tackle guy on, Jack Olson. He's a 12-year-old tackle maker from Grand Forks. It'll be exciting to have that kid on. He started making the Chase and Walter microbeaded snells. Nobody else has them. I offered them to him for nothing. He makes them, he produces them, he markets them, but he gives a dime every time to the Children's Miracle Network. And that's the big deal right there. He's got a 12-year-old making tackle, and he's in stores everywhere, including in DeSmet right now. And I think it's a big deal, and I can't wait to have that young guy on. So we've got some cool stuff coming.
That'll be awesome. Well, I see the garage doors going up behind me,
right,
which means one of 3 more trailers is probably about to pull in here soon. So
cool.
They're pulling up with more stuff, and the crew's getting here. So we're ready to set up. I'm going to sign off from the Ramkota. Can't wait to see everybody tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Take care. We'll see you.
See ya.